Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 14. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, y'all, let's get into it if we're going to get into it. So when the episode first opens up, it's day 2 of Grenada. All the ladies are waking up, honey, with Folgers in their cup and whatnot. Everyone is calling home. Britt is calling Mike, talking about, you told me I couldn't bring my diamonds to the island. Girl, bye. Ma'am, please. Diamonds and 1 pack of tissue paper. Child, that is ridiculous. Anywho, you're safe. In the other room, Shamia and Kelly, they're talking, honey, probably about nothing. Angela calls Charles, and baby, when she sat down to call Charles, it was giving a hint of Robin. Okay, Rob, if you will. Shout out to Potomac. Because I am so happy Charles is not here right now. And that is not something that Angela was saying, because where the hell is this man? Listen, Angela, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. Do not let them people use your marriage to play in your face. Now, heavenly over on Married to Medicine is a lot of things, baby. But what she said, she was on point with when she said that they are not allowed to use her marriage. Her marriage is not for sale. And you need to tell them people to stop it. If this is not really the way that your marriage is, the way that they're depicting it on this show, you need to let them know. Okay? Because it's a fool. So, baby, she calling. You have reached the Sprint PCS voicemail box of Charles Oakley. Baby, he ain't answering the phone. Okay? He is not answering. She talking about, well, I mean, we did talk on our anniversary, but, you know, he was too busy to talk to me because he was cooking dinner for our daughter. Damn, chicken wings down and talk to you, girl. You're his wife. It's your anniversary. It's our anniversary. Honey, shout out to Tony. Like, this don't make no damn sense. Why is he not answering the phone? I'm sorry, Angela, but that don't make no sense, child. I know you tried to make it sound good, but it's giving a fool. So then she says, yeah, I mean, I think he misses me and we're falling in love with each other every single day. Okay, Alicia Keys. I keep on falling in love with you. Baby, y'all falling in and out of love. I do not have time to play with y'all. Shout out to Swiss Beats. So anywho, she said, yeah, she thinks he misses her. Girl, I don't know, honey. I feel like he don't give a damn. Down in the kitchen, the chef is chefing it up. Britt and Phaedra, they're down there. They're down there first. Kelly comes down next. Baby, she got them boobs steady exposed. If it's one thing Kelly gonna do, she gonna put them boobies out. Then 50 Cent came down, honey, in her caftan. And we find out that Britt Brat was throwing up because she was taking shots. Child, it's probably that cheap liquor. We know you frugal. We know she ain't got no money, child. So she probably was drinking that cheap liquor. So then Shimmy Shamia comes on down. Hey, girl. And they're asking her about, her bags. Cynthia's like, what's going on with the bags and whatnot? Now they can't even track the bags. Okay, the bags are nowhere to be found. So then production says to Shamia, so how's the underwear situation? She gonna say, what underwear? I'm bare and naked. Baby, the way that I hollered at that, because it was so funny to me. It actually was really funny. But Shamia done said bare and naked ever since that bare minimum brunch. Girl, you're trying to make it a thing. Like when Andy used to always ask, are you wearing She by Sheree? This is not going to be a thing. Please, if you Shamia, now girl, don't piss me off. If you come back next season, please leave bare and naked with Britt. Okay, down there to the courthouse, honey, because y'all know she's suing and whatnot. We're going to have to get together and talk about it, okay? Moving forward. In the next scene, Angela and Drew, they arrive downstairs next. Shamia told them that it's going to be 2 groups, Portia, Phaedra, and Cynthia, and the other heifers. So basically, it's giving vets and newbies plus Drew. Baby, they playing Drew face all day. Do you hear me? Because the fact that they put her with all those new women and not the actual veterans is ridiculous. Now, I know y'all don't want to give her things. I get it. But the lady is not new. She has been here for 3 seasons now. Is it 3 or 4? Honey, I don't know, child. She been here. So y'all need to let her be on the other team. So they go to the waterfalls, and then one person is going to be cooking with Kelly in Grenada. Okay. Now, Phaedra was talking about how loud Kelly is, and she is loud. I'm sorry. She's loud. Now this you're on point with. Because I just be wanting Kelly to calm it down, baby. Turn your throat down 1 octave. Okay, at least 1 decibel. Just turn it down a little bit. My God, today. Moving forward. So then Cynthia brings up how people overtalk each other. She was like, y'all be overtalking each other. That's the problem I have with the situation. So then Britt said that she had the crystal and nobody would listen to her. Oh my gosh, honey. It's giving circle time. Let me tell you what I mean by that. When my son was in daycare and it was time for circle time, baby, if some of them kids didn't get to talk, honey, they was having a fit. Okay, it's giving preschool circle time. Honey, it's fine. If you don't get to talk, you're going to be okay. Sit on your square, crisscross applesauce, and everything's going to be fine. My God. Like, shut up. So then Shamia says, well, I was listening, girl, but then you turned the conversation to something about Apollo and Phaedra, and nobody was even talking about that. I was wanting to know who Black was. Why are you so invested in all things Drew? Huh? You're more invested in Drew than finding your damn luggage. You are more invested in Drew than your singing career. You are more invested in Drew than Ralph is. Girl, why are you so invested? You bringing up Black when you were not even there. Okay, that has nothing to do with you. All up in Portia's go naked business. Girl, please stop. It's just embarrassing. And like Drew said, everybody wants to know about what Drew has going on, but nobody is talking about this weird energy between Shamia and Britt. And baby, Britt's middle name is weird, okay? Weird Energy. Britt Weird Energy Edie. That's what she's called. But y'all need to get up off Drew. Because y'all ain't tired yet. Because I know we tired. Y'all not tired? A whole 14 episodes. How many months is that? 4, 8, 12, 3.5 months of Drew. I'm sick of it. Okay? I'm sick of seeing it. Now, I think that it's cringy that that's all they have to talk about, but okay. So Phaedra says that it was super weird that Britt brought up Apollo. She don't know because, honey, she don't mess with that man. And I think that it was, but I think also, she just wanted to get it out there. So they all get ready to go to these excursions and whatnot. Kelly said they switched up the people so that the people who are rooming together can spend some time with the rest of the people so they can reset. So when Portia got in the van, because they're all getting ready to go, right? Her and Shamia, they started talking about Britt's little snippy attitude. And Shamia said, she feels like Britt is always defensive. But she was going to talk to Britt about her donation to Grenada because you cannot just show up with a Birkin and then 2 rolls of paper towel. But the way that Phaedra said 2 paper towels from the back seat. That girl said 2 paper towels. Baby, when I tell you I hollered at that, because girl, why are you back there with that peanut gallery mess? Now, Brittany knows good and well that was tacky as hell. I'm sorry, however you try to spin it, it was tacky. But she did give. Then had the nerve to lie about more coming. Miss one next 15, one coming. Girl, ain't nothing coming. Ain't nothing coming, child. Ain't nothing coming at all. Then to add insult to injury, Shamia said she sent her $250. Well, baby, what she say that for? Shamia said, look, I told her, you gonna come over here with this baby shower donation. Did you tell her that? Did you really say that to her? Because I don't believe you said that to her. Talk about, I was telling her about that. You said that she had a baby shower donation. Child, I doubt it. And clearly it's not in her heart to give, so let her keep her money. She gave you what she could, and that's just that on that. Maybe she just doesn't know. And baby, we know Phaedra don't play about donations. She said everybody on this platform should give at least $1,000. If you can get your nails done, then you can give. Okay? And I agree with you, phony Faye. But then she lost me. Okay? She was doing well, but then she started talking about Drew. Talking about, well, you seen Drusilla looking like Pebbles Flintstone? Phaedra, you are dressed in costume half the time yourself. Cosplaying as Portia or Young Miami or whoever you think is popping at the moment. Okay, and don't think I forgot when y'all was down in Savannah and you were wearing that schoolmarm dress and you had them flat sandals on. Girl, you looked a fool. A full-on fool. So please leave people alone. Any given opportunity to knock somebody down. Don't do that. And I just get so irritated because y'all stay with Drew on your mind and in your mouth. Okay, and it's really not becoming. So then Portia was like, I feel like Drew owes you an apology about that lapdog comment, Shamia, because she's trying to act like you're beneath me and you're not. Why should she apologize for stating facts? So then Shamia gets in the confessional talking about, well, I mean, every time I meet someone and I say Drew's name, people say, who? But if I'd rather be a lap dog than to be forgettable. Honey, people know Drew. Even if it's just from the game. Drew is so notable that she played herself on TV. Can you say the same? I'm not talking about Housewives. I'm talking about being casted in a major show. The game was the show of its time. And being casted as Drew Sidora. I'm talking about that. Say what now? Oh, okay. Moving forward. In the other car, they're asking about Angela. Phaedra says she can't really get a read on Angela, but Charles is so much fun. The way that Shamia and Portia were sitting up there laughing. Shamia, I know you ain't laughing, girl. Did you forget when Phaedra thought that you were having so much fun with someone other than your dang on fiance? And Phaedra, you know exactly what you be doing, talking about, I mean, he's a lot of fun. That's all I can say. But then when production asked you if he acts married, you talking about, I don't know, because, I'm never on the scene. But, I mean, I didn't know he was married. Well, how do you know he's so much fun if you're never on the scene? Y'all just be lying and saying any old thing. Girl, gone. So then Shamia is talking about how they have to be on time because the prime minister will be in the building. Over on the other side, they get to their destinations. Over with Cooking with Kelly, they're going to be cooking Grenada's national dish. They're at this black-owned distillery, but it took a hit during Beryl. And I was just like, you know what? Hurricane Beryl really left some devastation. Child, we got hit hard when that hurricane came through. Oh, my gosh, honey, I ain't going to never forget it. When I tell you I read up on supplies so good, because it was super scary. Back over with Portia and the gang, they are twerking it up at the waterfall. And you know how they like to do. Face down, up. Shamia talking about, I mean, I just feel so forced to wear a two-piece. And I didn't really want to do that because I'm not two-piece ready. I really wanted to put on my one-piece. Girl, you look good. Okay, you look great. Embrace that 40-plus grown woman body. Girl, please. Anybody that got something to say, honey, they need to take a look in the mirror. Because you look good. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. So everybody is getting ready for a little lunch with their respective groups. And Britt is talking about how refreshing the trip has been despite all her beefs with Drew and Angela. I'm like, when were you beefing with Drew? Girl, what? I must have missed the episode, honey. And I know I didn't because I reviewed every last one of them. So let me know down in the comments when Britt had a dispute with Drew. Let me know. Meanwhile, Phaedra is over there talking with her group about how weird it is that Britt brought up Apollo. Now, to me, I think Britt is a little bit insecure. And so she just talks about old stuff. Okay, like, that's old news, slut. Like, she just talks. You remember when Phaedra told Kenya that? But no, I think she just talks about old stuff because that's what she knows. And when she sees that familiar face, she ties that face to something that they've done in the past. And I think she did that with Kenya as well. Now, there was really nothing wrong with her bringing it up because if somebody else brought it up, you know how Phaedra get. Even though they ain't together, child, it'll be an issue. So she just wanted to get it on out there, and I don't blame her, child. Back at Drew's lunch, Kelly is talking about, now, Kelly, you getting ready to piss me off, okay? Holding up this napkin, talking about, who is, this? I would have said, Mr. Napkin, who the hell is it? Talking about, who is this? Come to find out, she wanted to say black. Girl, just say who is black. Talking about some who is this. Girl, go on with that. Honey, go on, honey. And why do you need to know that? I swear I'm not even in the mood to see Drew try and answer these questions, trying to defend herself. It's just always something. Meanwhile, over with Shamia and Portia, they over there doing whatever, talking about whatever. And you know what? Guess who they talking about? Drew. You guessed it. Now, of course, they bring up her in black. Portia gonna say, I mean, Drew said black was just her friend, but there was a video of them hanging out, so it's not a secret. Why do you keep attaching Drew to everybody you see her hanging out with? We see you hanging out with plenty of people. Does that mean that you're screwing all of them? And so what if she's hanging out with him? So what? Worry about your own business, for goodness sake. Back over with Kelly, she's grilling Drew too. Girl, don't get these heifers nothing, okay? Don't give them nothing. Ask them to share their business. Kelly, how is the chicken and waffle shack going? Huh? Say what now? Oh, okay, you got plywood up, walls up, baseboards up. Oh, okay. Girl, leave that woman alone. We got other things we could be talking about. In the next scene, they get ready to go back to the villa, and Portia and Shamia, child, I guess they having fun, being friends or whatever they being, child. Being disgusting is what I called it, honey, because they was singing about sniffing in your booty hole or something. I don't know, child. I just know it was giving gross. They done made up some song about it, and that's all Shamia needed, honey, to be happy. She was like, I got my best friend back. I might not have my luggage, but I got my best friend. And y'all know what I noticed? Shamia liked to show out when her and Portia are on good terms, because before that, she didn't have no issue with nobody. Everybody was cool. But the minute Portia started showing her some attention, she started showing out. I can't stand a brand new person. Baby Shamia said she gonna get her friend back. And girl, go on, get a child. Congratulations. Moving forward. In the next scene, everybody's getting ready to meet the prime minister. And so Angela is trying to get a quick little love phone conversation from Charles. And he on the phone acting like he don't want to be bothered. He will piss me off. I can't take... Listen, I know there are some men who are just settled and they got their little ways and it fits with a certain type of woman. I'm not that type of woman. I don't mind you being nonchalant, but give me just a hint of chalant when I need it. Like, he ain't never got no chalant to give. My love language is chalant. That's the sixth love language. I need some chalant, and he would piss me off. Now, I know he may care about her, but Charles, you need to show up on this here camera. Do not do this woman like this. Stop embarrassing her. Like, and then you gonna have enough nerve to sit there and act like you don't hear her saying that she needs you to give her something. Then she has to go and get in these confessionals. She has to over-explain why you're acting this way. And it's ridiculous. Over in the kitchen, Shamia is being away because Britt didn't want to take a shot. Girl, the woman does not have to take a shot if she doesn't want to. Who cares? You're not, like she said, you're not in college. She doesn't have to take a shot because you want her to. And I'm no Brit apologist, okay? And I'm no Brit fan. But Shamia was being passive aggressive. Like, what is wrong with you? So they get to the prime minister's dinner, right? And they're waiting for him to arrive. They sit down and, at the dinner table is where the heifers get to fighting. Child, Shamia talking about, we look like we could be at the Met Gala. Shamia, that dress that you're wearing, bad, by the way, would never go nowhere near a Met Gala. And I'm glad Cynthia called it out. She said, baby, the BET Awards at best. 50 Cent, please. Oh, child, I'm not finna play with y'all. So they started talking about what they did that day. And Kelly brings up how the home that they cooked at was affected by Beryl. And she's so happy that they could give back. Well, baby, what'd she say that for? Portia's like, yeah, I gave $1,000. And that was Shamia's cue to start in on Bounty Brit. Because y'all know that's all she brought, honey, was the quicker picker-upper. So she starts saying that, the thing is you can't show up in a Bentley with a Birkin and not really give. So when she said that, Britt said, oh, I sense a little bit of shade. Shamia then says, well, I mean, we all drive Rolls Royces. Girl, a hit dog will holler, but call it out, Shamia. You said in the van you were going to talk to her and you were going to say this and you were going to say that. So why you not saying it? Then you got in a confessional and said, I mean, I took her to Houston's and I talked to her about it. Which is it? Did you talk to her about it then? Or are you talking to her passively, aggressively about it now? Now, if you feel a way about the lack of giving, then say that. And first of all, Britt knows better than to shortchange the people because she want to keep up with appearances. Okay, that's just not right. But then Kelly brings up that maybe Britt doesn't know what to do or how much to give. Now, she is a grown woman and she knows can't nobody do nothing with 2 rolls of toilet tissue. Okay, not nobody. Hell, we bought more than that during quarantine. So you know that you can't do nothing with it. Now, Kelly did kind of cape for her and then try to have Shamia's back at the same time. But that's what I'm saying. It's giving flip-flopper. It's giving fence rider. It's giving all of that. And Britt was not feeling that at all. She's like, that's not really a best friend. Now Britt is talking about, well, Shamia, I asked you and you said, give what you can. Do you not remember that? So Shamia is telling Britt she needs to calm down. And Britt is saying Shamia is being passive aggressive. And I think the reason why people always tell Britt to calm down is because she always has a scowl on her face. And that throws the people off. Now, I'm going to say this. 2 things can be true. Britt could have kept that skimpy under the bathroom sink around the house donation. And Shamia, you are being very passive aggressive. And at a point, it just gets tacky. She gave what she gave, and that's just that on that. But she did give. She gave on top of the 2 rolls of toilet tissue and a pack of Kleenex or whatever the hell she gave. Okay. And if you really wanted to say something, you should have said something to her. But I do agree with her, even though the people can feel how they want to feel. Shamea was being passive aggressive. So now Britt wants to know if anyone else has anything to say to her face. Okay. So then Portia pipes up about how Britt said she doesn't feel supported, but she's never done anything to get that support. So now Britt is activated, child, saying that Portia is not even willing to acknowledge her in the text, and she wanted to know who she was. Oh, child, Britt is so damn needy. Oh my gosh, just so needy. Yes, indeedy, feed the needy. Just needy, child. So now they're going back and forth and back. Britt was like, let me finish, baby. Portia was like, don't be doing no baby, honey. We're not going to do that. Okay, that's what we're not going to do. Okay, don't be calling me no baby. So now they're bickering, and the prime minister is rolling up. Meanwhile, the heifers are still huffing and puffing. So Shamea is like, we need to put a pin in it. Here comes the man with the plan, honey. Everybody shut it the hell up. So she's trying to get them to be quiet, but they're all still arguing. Give it a rest. Okay, give it a rest. Everybody calm down. Now, they did manage to get it together for a minute to flirt with the man, because he showed up. And baby, they heard prime minister and they lost their minds, imagining themselves as first ladies and whatnot. So production asked them, who would make the best first lady? Phaedra said, oh, not Drusilla. With her Temu outfit, it might upset the constituents. But, you know, Portia can fit in anywhere. Let me say this to you, Phaedra. Okay, and we need to just make this clear. Should you come back next season? Let's just make this clear right damn now. This is not 2008. You do not need to shade everybody, every confessional. I know you're trying to come back and relive those glory days and find one of those viral moments that people repeat for years to come. But this is not that. Okay? It's not that. You do not have to put Drew down to lift Portia up. That is so tacky, so nasty, and so rude. You don't have to do that. You can simply state what you have to say about Portia and leave Drew out of it. To me, it seems like you're just going along to get along. Because what is your heart on for Drew? You don't even know her, according to you. She acted in all those black movies. Girl, bye. Moving forward. So they're all sitting around or whatever. They start talking about how married men don't wear their rings. Now, I have to say this about the prime minister, because they were all over him. And I didn't get it. I don't care nothing about his title. He didn't give me nothing. He had a little hint of handsome, but it didn't give nothing. Okay, nothing at all. Prime minister or no prime minister. So as they're talking about the men and how they don't wear their wedding rings, Angela says, well, you know, Charles doesn't wear his ring, but I'm going to bring it up in therapy. Charles, you are all the way wrong. Do you see how you got your wife out here looking? And Angela, stop telling these heifers that. Because the way they all started looking, honey, do not tell them none of that. And don't tell these people out here in TV land. You know how they like to do. Moving forward. So then they brought a cake out for Angela's anniversary to celebrate her. And I thought that was nice, because Angela been worried all trip, child. If I had to hear her mention her anniversary one more damn time, I was going to lose my mind. Back in the car on the way back to the villa, Phaedra is trying to give Britt a little bit of advice. She said, girl, at this level, no less than $1,000 donation. Yeah, just state it plain, because if you tell her, then she'll know. So then Britt starts talking about how people don't invite her anywhere. And I mean, Phaedra did give her some solid advice. She told her, girl, you are doing all this to yourself. This is a girl group, and you need to show yourself friendly. Yeah, please do that, because you always got an issue. They're not listening. They don't look at me right. They don't talk to me. And you have sisters. So I don't understand what's going on. Back in the car with Shamea, her husband is telling her that the lady that they have taking care of their daughter needs to go, because she's not taking care of her right. She has her cold. She doesn't have a blanket on her. She's not swallowing her. She's not even covering her up. And if she gets sick, that will not be good. Let me tell y'all something. Baby, the way that I will be back in Atlanta before my luggage hit Grenada, I would have to go. My nerves would be too bad. I would have to go. Now, Shamea is saying that her poor baby has a hole in her heart, fluid on her kidneys. So if she gets sick, it's a bigger issue than when another baby gets sick. They couldn't even have a first birthday due to her immune system. They didn't want the baby to get sick. And child, I know it's a dilemma. Shamea is torn up about her poor baby, as any mother would be. And it's really sad to see because I know she does not want to miss this opportunity to be a housewife, but I just simply don't know if I could mentally or emotionally do it. It's just, it's taxing. So they all get back to the villa because, of course, Shamia is upset. She's breaking down. So they all rallied around her to pray for her. And then Britt bends over to give her a hug. So I'm thinking, okay, everything's going good. All right, all right. Britt started making a moment about her. Okay, she did. But then I was like, okay, she is trying. So let's just let her try, child. She even took a shot, but then she started getting loose. And I think she was taking Phaedra's advice and trying to show herself friendly so that the heifers could rally around her. But my thing is this, all of this, and then you didn't even come to the reunion. Girl, don't piss me off. And that was the end of the episode. The episode was really good. I have to say that I did enjoy this episode a lot. It was a really good episode. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought. I think the heifers need to get up off of Drew. Phaedra, let the reads go. You don't have to say one every time you get in a confessional, honey. It's okay to just be. Portia, leave that prime minister alone, honey, because I do not want to see you on season 18 talking about, I loved him. Like when I first met him at that table in Grenada, I said, you know what? Mama, come on, let's go find me a home. Put your shoes on. Let's go find you a home, honey. Absolutely not. Cynthia, it was nice for you to show up in the scene. Kelly, girl, gone and leave Drew the hell alone, okay? And worry about the chicken shack. And Angela, hopefully you can get Charles on the line. Y'all comment down below and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.